No-nonsense gin drinking. All gin, no nonsense.
Hello gin lovers, welcome back. I'm Bobby Freeman and today, my friends, we have a gin especially for my American viewers because for whatever reason recently we've just been featuring UK gins and sort of Europe gins, which I know you can't get over in the US, and I do have a lot of subscribers over stateside. So this, my friends, is for you. Let me introduce you to Dorothy Parker Gin, all the way from New York City. Now my New York accent is not that great, needs a little work, but I'm gonna give it my best shot when we read the details from the website. So to my American viewers, I say to you, if you're feeling a bit stressed out after all the aftermath of the election, what better way to relax than to sit down, kick back and watch old Freeman here talk about some American gin. But before we get stuck in, my friends, I have great pleasure to announce another one of my subscribers has joined my Patreon. So Mr. Edward Negron, sorry if I'm saying your surname right, Negron, something like that, but it's definitely Edward. I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing that right. Edward, you are an official supporter of the show. You are a gentleman and welcome to marry my sister any day. And of course, I salute you, sir. So then, let's see what they say about it on the website, shall we? Now, as I say, my New York accent's not that great. When I do it, I kind of sound sort of all kind of aggressive. Are you talking to me? Capiche? Bada boom, bada bing. Who's this wise guy walking into my office? In an age of restless brilliance, Dorothy Parker was a singular sensation. A New Yorker at heart, her national celebrity sprang from her sharp-biting humor and widely quoted quips. I think I'm going to take a break from the New York accent and just try it in my sort of what I would call my normal American accent, because I think I can do that slightly better. Regularly seated at the famed Algonquin Round Table, she occupied the city's cultural and intellectual center stage. An iconic enthusiast of gin and an unconventional woman, no one could have been a more interesting drinking companion. Dorothy Parker American Gin is a blend of traditional and contemporary botanicals, including juniper, elderberries, citrus, cinnamon, and hibiscus. It's as delicious in a gin and tonic as it is in a gin daisy. And it's actually made by the New York Distilling Company, and I'm not 100% sure why they chose Dorothy Parker as their sort of cover girl for the gin, but I'm sure they have their reasons, just as I have my reasons to open the bottle and sniff it for you today. So let us crack on with the sniff test, my friends. So then, let's crack her open, shall we? Get that top bit off, and I do believe we have a beautiful looking cork in here, so we know what that means. It's the Brooklyn cork test.
The Brooklyn cork test.
We've had a lot of cork tests recently. This is great. So here we go. Does that have a squeak? Ooh, a delicate sort of bassy humming squeak. Quite nice. I like that. So let's go for the full pull. Oh, not too bad. It was a bit of a on the quiet side, but on the whole, not too bad at all. And I tell thee what, or sometimes the sniff test runs away with me when the gin's very keen to get out the bottle, because that is smelling absolutely incredible already. It's a very long bottle as well. I like that very much. So let's have a good old sniff. Oh, man alive. God damn. Oh. As you always know, I don't like to dwell too long on the sniffing because it can be a bit boring, but god damn, man alive, that is super sort of abundance in kind of, I would say, massively orange and lemon and citrusy, but beautiful and sweet. I wasn't sure if it would be something like the American aviation gin up there, which is very, very different, a very, very different taste to the gins you get over here. But that seems to be sort of in line with our gins we get over here, like the London Dries. So my friends, let us waste no time any longer. Let's marry it up with the tonic. Fever Tree, as always. I did actually write to Fever Tree a while ago to see if they wanted to sponsor the show by just not giving me any money or anything, just giving me just a few bottles of Fever Tree to just to feature on the show. But they ignored me, my friends. I'm a small-time YouTuber who cannot get his words out. So I'm obviously not, I'm under their radar and have no consequence to them. But however, and I also can't speak without having to clear my throat every 2 seconds. However, my friends, I shall remember that when I'm a big shot, I shall produce my own tonic and they can go kiss my ass. Anyway, my friends, enough moaning over. Let us taste the old, what is it again? Dorothy Parker. So my friends, Dorothy Parker, American gin. I say cheers. What's the American version of cheers? I don't know. I'll have to look it up. But anyway, for now, cheers. Oh my God. As I said before, I wasn't sure if it was going to be a massive step away from our traditional London dry gin, being an American gin, like the Aviation was. But that, I would say, that's like the gins you get over here, but kind of, but maybe even taken up a notch. Because just like with the aroma, got bags of citrus in there, beautifully and kind of sort of heavy with it. Not just a hint of it, kind of saturated down with it. Kind of quite sort of a fruity gin. But at the same time, it's got a beautiful sort of snap when it enters your mouth. The sort of a, if that makes any sense. Probably not, but most things don't do. What the Okay, stop the review a second. That, my friends, you're not going to be able to see this, there is a contact lens in my gin. Now, I'm not sure whether that's me or my girlfriend, because we both wear contact lenses, but I don't know if you can see that there, but yeah, that was in my gin. Now, I'm just trying to see, have one fallen out whilst? I don't think so, I can see. So, well, there's an unexpected part of the video. Another thing that most other YouTubers would probably take out, but you know me, my friends, it all stays in. Okay, back to the review. Sorry about that, that's very weird. I would say it's kind of, what would I liken it to? Maybe even, and hold your horses here, sit back and strap in or something like that. Maybe even a little bit like the Tanqueray 10, because that uses fresh, whole citrus fruits rather than just the peels. I don't know if they do that in the Dorothy Parker, but I tell you what, I could happily smash through that whole bottle right now. Well, not the whole bottle, but I could definitely drink it every day. That's going to be definitely the gin that I'm going to be drinking for the next week or so. There is a little bit, something slightly different in there. What were the botanicals again? Let's have a quick look. Let's run through them again. It was elderberries, citrus, cinnamon, and hibiscus. And delicious and a gin. Yeah, we said that already. And juniper, obviously. So, what would it be that's kind of unique? What have I not seen in ones? Maybe the elderberries. I don't think we see elderberries very often, but something's given it sort of a bit of a kick. You sort of take a slurp of it, and then something just sort of kicks you up the arse, quite lightly and quite sort of pleasantly, but a kick up the arse nonetheless. Now, I know a lot of my American viewers are hardcore neat gin drinkers, so I'll give it a quick go. What is it, 44%? So it's slightly higher than the sort of generally what you get over here. So let's give it a quick go. Yeah, that's got a bit of a burn to it. Beautiful sort of, it's very sort of strong on the sort of the alcohol and the liquor taste to start with. Little tiny bursts of that sort of orange and citrus, but again, I always think gin is definitely enjoyed more with a gin and tonic. Oh yes, yeah. All those flavours have just been unzipped and released and let loose upon the palate. I tell you what, I am more than happy with that. When I ordered it, I was kind of like, I just wanted to look for an American gin. The bottle's fairly bland looking, not sort of gonna, sort of excite you too much. So I was a bit kind of like, maybe it'll just be a bog standard gin. It's most certainly not bog standard, but I would say it's a classic style gin with just a tiny bit of a twist, a minute twist in there, but just enough of a twist to sort of make a difference and make it have its own unique qualities. So then, what is this little fellow going to cost you? Well, in America, I can confirm it will cost you a very healthy $30. Over here, it cost me a very healthy £30, which works out at about 33 euros. So it's around about the £30 mark. And as we all know on this show, that is bang on the money for what I like to pay for gin. So I am happy to pay that every day of the week, my friends, and you could do a lot worse than getting yourself a little bottle of this. So my friends, I hope you found that useful today. So my American subscribers, hope you feel sort of included now and brought into the throng, and my UK subscribers as well, because it is available over here as well. And if you're wherever else you are in the world, please, if you see this ever, it's definitely worth a shot and definitely worth worth getting on some on your shelf. And as always, guys, if you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, press the little like button, and of course the little bell icon so you get notified when my new videos come out. And if you want to support the show, head over to my Patreon page like good old Edward Negron did, or if you don't want to do that, you can press the little join button below this video. But until next time, guys, you know the drill. Take care, stay safe, thank you to all my patrons, and keep drinking the American gin.